clear that the issue of the use of water, the discharge of water must be paid for. You discharge your byproduct into the people creeks and stream, but yet and still you cannot give them affordable drinking water. Sanitation is also poor in the area of Metal. If you were just to go right back next door to my own district, just on the outskirts of our capital city, Vincent City, you see the Labrador Agriculture Company seated right there. They discharge the water into the New South rivers. But today, not even a handpump allowed have built in Vincent City. Even in the camps, people are still struggling for safe drinking water. Water around the world has become the nearest political tools. Because without water, our people cannot survive. Without decent and safe sanitation, it means we have environmental issues. Most of the epidemics around the world, they are all environmentally related, right? So it ties around the issue of water and sanitation, and that is why we call it on all of these conceptions to appear before us to give us a WASH program. Firestone, all of the year Firestone being there, you go in most of the camp, you will see that there are lack of water, there lack of safe drinking water. So the issue of WASH is a big program, and that is why the civil society group headed by Timothy Stein, they are actually been doing well. They've been working with all pushing the WASH legislative caucus, ensuring that we have several other programs going on, and so we want to take it to another level so that we can bring these institutions on board. That government will start to collect money from them with the issue of the use of water and the discharge of water. Even in the people creek and stream. So today we're going to be very much robust, and that is why we're waiting plenary. And of course, though I'm the chair on the committee, but we're going to be very much robust to ensure that our people in Liberia, the issue of WASH is being taken. Now it's been in school, but we ensure we take it to the villages, that our people can benefit from the issues of WASH. And that is why the law has been passed. That's why the international NGOs and local NGOs put in their money and efforts to ensure that the act was being passed. And today we have an established commission. The commission cannot be established and be struggling for funding and finances when we have concessions companies that are supposed to be paying money for the kind of use of water and the discharge of water. So that is the background of our communication.
We'll take a couple of questions, but just before we take a few of those questions, I'd like to consider the competing priorities that the budget have to address, calling on the different institutions involved into water and sanitation, like Liberia, to hear from them on whatever are their plans. Are you capable in terms of addressing a couple of those issues to meet current day reality?
Oh yeah, the law is just the law. The law is clear. If, say for instance, I will use my district as an example, a LAC is using water. LAC cannot operate without water. There is no company. It's practically impossible to have a company operating in Liberia without using water. So that has nothing to do with the budget. You're using water, you're not within the national budget. You pay your taxes, though we collect your taxes, but your taxes are completely different from the use of water, the water you're using, the discharge of water you do. So it's completely different. It has nothing to do with the budget. Even we help to even push our budget forward, that we want to take our budget to $1 billion according to the finance minister. Those are things that will help us. The Water and Sanitation Commission can collect monies. Those are some of the sources. The ministry which we can collect money. If they start to pay for the use of water and the discharge of water, that will also have a trickle-down effect. Mind you, they will have to put money into the budget. We'll have a WASH funding that will goes back to the community through the national budget, and you will soon start seeing safe drinking water in all of the community. Because when you start to collect water and sanitation fees, the use of discharge and pollution fee, the next thing it will enter the budget, and those money should go back to those places that they are operating in. So that is the easier means through which I think the issue of WASH and can move quickly to our people.
Vincent Willie, you're still on this issue about our WASH sector is significant gradually, but other people from the different background may be thinking.
Which other people?
Those corporate institutions that are operating in Liberia, like the ArcelorMittal has been named by you, they may be saying it is not part of my corporate social responsibility to give that sector. Are you contemplating on that also?
Let me tell you, there's a law. Arcelor cannot operate outside the laws of Liberia. There is an established institution called the WASH Commission. And it's clear within the act that established that commission that says company, the use of water and the discharge of water must be paid for. And I mean, I'm saying it is a legislation that passes and the president signs that. Meta will lack will be mounting. All of the institutions, they are aware that there's a WASH commission. All we need to do is to support the activities of WASH to ensure that these things happen. All we can do is to push them.
Media colleagues, we'll turn over now to Timothy Quaid, who comes from the water and sanitation background. Today, you'll hear Representative Vincent Willie have communicated with the House of Representatives. Tell us your impression firstly, and maybe the position of the sector.
Well, I think it's a new day for the white sector and the country at large. And these are things that civil society have been pushing for many years ago. You know that we championed the cause of establishing the WASH Commission. Why was the WASH Commission established? It's to generate revenue, lawful revenue. WASH is a constitutional matter. Water is life. So to live in a country where you don't have safe drinking water, I mean, we civil society need to stand tall, and we want to say thank you to the co-chair. Yes, indeed, you have done it again, and it just right for the fact that we are in Water Action Month. The month of March has been declared internationally as Water Action Month. So the entire world is tracking progress made in other countries. So by taking that step, it means that our people are actually going to benefit. You have concessionaires that are polluting water, you know, in villages. So those water that you are polluting, where do you expect the people to get safe drinking water from? I just did an assessment in one of those counties where they are operating in, and you have all of those major water bodies are being polluted, and the people only have a little stream that they go and dig in the most especially during the dry season, and they have to take the water, place that water in a bear, hang the bear. So I mean, it just too hard for you to understand. So seeing that our lawmakers taking these steps, we want to really commend them for doing that, and we hope that the WASH Commission will appear to provide the necessary information. You cannot operate as a concessionaire in the country without taking care of the WASH components of your social and corporate responsibility. So it's a welcoming idea, and that is why today we can boast of the WASH pledge cards that you signed before being elected as representative. We call on the rest of the lawmakers who are not yet part of the WASH caucus to form part of the caucus and then push the issue of water and sanitation. He just mentioned the trip for Dakar. But this month we'll be going there to discuss the issue of water and sanitation. We have been contacted by the American WASH caucus that they want to meet with the WASH caucus. And these are welcoming development based on what we are doing. So, Honorable, we want to say thank you for that step, and we look forward to the implementation. During the hearing, civil society will be here to track some of those information that will be provided. We had enough research that we have done. Just to inform you that in Mosorado, by next week, there will be a forum there in District 4. The lawmakers there, your colleagues have arranged that forum. There are 11 public latrines that are constructed through the LWSC with support from the African Development Bank. Since 2015, when those latrines were constructed up to present, they are still locked down in the communities. So I think these are serious issues that need the attention of the House of Parliament. By doing that, we will generate domestic revenue to support our WASH program.
Mr. Timothy, finally, before we take leave of you, one of those things, aside from the commendation to Representative Vincent Willie and members of the House of Representatives, to talk about is your commitment to the process, and what sort of relief is this going to bring to the sector?
Well, not just for the sector, but for the entire country. The issue of financing has been a serious challenge. There's a report from the World Bank I will mention in the honorable communication that we lost 17.5 million yearly as a country due to poor sanitation. And that there's also a study that mentioned when you put $1 into WASH, you have the opportunity to generate a $5 in return. So putting money into WASH is like investing in the sector to get more funding coming in. So if you don't have an improved wash system, you can have a better school, you can have a better healthcare system. So when you improve the wash sector, you reduce the burden on the health sector, you improve the education sector, you improve the agriculture sector. So that is why we are very much happy for the fact that the proposed agenda mentioned on period 1 and 2, we have 7 high-level targets that by 2030, Liberia, everywhere, we should have access to safe drinking water, sanitation, and hygiene services. How can we achieve that? It's by taking those necessary steps that our honorable are now doing. We can't sit and expect that those things will happen. So that's a welcoming news for even the media. You know, I mean, we need a good environment to survive.
Thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, he's with wash advocate and Honorable Vincent S.T Willie did a communication to plenary on today, Thursday. That's all I don't got to be with you on this special interview. Say thanks for watching Spoon TV. My name is Haji Masale.